The mission of Cooler Keg is for anyone to have draft anywhere. The beautiful thing about this is we're using the same CO2, the same regulators as a bar or a restaurant, so that in the end, this draft is the same quality as a bar or restaurant.
Fill it, you chill it, you hook it up in 4 quick clicks, and then you turn it on, ready to go.
So how does the Cooler Keg keep the beer cold? What we have included are ice packs that are separated into 3 pieces. They come apart on the inside of the cooler, but stack nicely into your freezer. However, it's a cooler. So if you forget to put them in the freezer, or if they get warm, you can add ice.
It comes with 2 of these 6-liter kegs, which are refillable. Put anything in it that you want in these wide mouth openings. Anything will come out on draft.
Just as easy to fill these kegs, they're just as easy to clean. You take the lid off, fill them with water, run water through the system. Fill them up with water and sanitizer, run sanitizer through the system. And then last, you flush the system with CO2 and you're done.
So we designed this to be fully portable. Everything fits inside. The draft tower pops off really easily, fits inside with everything else, and you can carry it around just like a normal cooler. Let's say that this is sitting on a picnic table. This might be how you want to set it up. If you want to put it in the back of a pickup truck, just switch it around. There you go.
So how is Cooler Keg different than a kegerator or a jockey box? I've heard this question a lot. Kegerator, bigger, bulkier, requires electricity. Maybe it's on wheels, but you're looking at a refrigerator, much harder to get around. And a jockey box simply isn't a kegerator or the Cooler Keg for that matter. It's a chiller. A jockey box requires external kegs, external CO2 systems, whereas with Cooler Keg, everything is inside, and the Cooler Keg is as portable as a cooler. One of the questions we get a lot is, where did the idea for the Cooler Keg kind of spark and come to life? And well, honestly, it was at your parents' lake house, where we go every year with friends.
Yeah, we usually have probably 10 to 20 friends that are out there. We spend most of the weekend floating, and every single year we've tried to up our floating game.
Whether it's better floats, incorporating floats for the cooler, using carabiners to connect us so we don't float away. Finally, it got to the point where somebody said, what would it take to get a swim-up bar where they could get a draft?
So of course, Anthony, the idea is just start spinning in his head, and he's like, I gotcha.
I can do this. And so that's where the idea first came to life for the Cooler Keg. We've gone through many iterations, going through different issues we've encountered and different ways to solve them.
Yeah, and I think a big part of it is we've just used it a lot. Had friends, families, strangers coming up to us, testing it out, giving us feedback and all of that. And we've started making tweaks and made it better along the way.
Exactly. When we find something that doesn't work, you make it better.